Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to the subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you for supporting the channel. And also that like button, very important. The more likes that the video gets, the more likely it is to be moved through the algorithm and sent out more to different streams. And the same thing goes when you hype a video. I guess that's a new thing where if you really like the video, you hype it, and it gives it clout to where YouTube pay attention and put the video out more for viewers. So anytime you can do that, I'd highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, to get into this. This morning, Ronnie, the new dude on the block, he's a güero, he's a white dude. Allegedly has some type of affiliation with Nazi lowriders, and him and Dubs have been going at it for something that Dubs had said about the Nazi lowriders. That and the fact that, you know, the whole deal with Dubs not coming out saying that he had debriefed and saying that he only had to tell on himself, he didn't have to tell on nobody. Nobody could say that he told, right? And Ronnie's not a dumb guy, you know, he pays attention. He knows that talking about this issue, especially if you have the paperwork to back it up, you're going to get views. You know, people are going to pay attention and find out, hey, what's going on? Was this a different paperwork? Is this the same old, or what? Well, the paperwork he pulled out today was different than the ones that have been going across social media, okay? Ronnie does some deep digging. He does some deep digging, and he has resources, you know, to get his hand on things. He's in touch with an ex CO, a correctional officer, and that gives him some access to stuff on that side, you know. And you know, it just dawned on me. I've heard a lot of things and I've seen the paperwork and stuff, but yet I haven't seen anybody that had did time with Dubs come out and talk about it. His name is Joker. They call him Joker. So I don't know anybody who was with that guy Joker on the yard. Okay. Out here, he's a new man. He's a different guy. Guess he goes by his name, his real name, and the handle Dubs, okay? But in there, he was Joker. In his neighborhood, he was Joker, okay? So I haven't heard anybody come out and say, oh, yeah, I was with Joker over here. Joker was down with everything, and he did what he said he did, and this and that and the other. I had nobody, or I haven't seen anybody come out and co-sign any of that. But we have seen people come out and show paperwork on the guy. Now, as far as him saying that he never had to tell on anybody, never had to snitch, apparently this paperwork stated that when he was trying to get on the SNY yard, he made a statement saying that if he wasn't put into protective custody or SNY, that a certain organization in the prison would want to take his wind, okay? And that organization was responsible for over 300 187s and alivings out in the street and in prison. So no matter how you slice that up, that is telling, you know. That is snitching. That is talking about somebody else in a negative light and pulling their covers about things that is nobody's business, you know, basically, except for the people involved, right? So yeah, he did have to say something to get off of Mainline, and the paperwork's there. If you want to check it out, go to Ronnie's channel. I'm gonna put the link to this particular video in the description in the description section. Wow, man, my voice is my tongue's all tied up today, you know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the description section if you guys want to go and check it out. Okay. Ronnie, I believe, mentioned me in his video. He said he didn't know my name, but the way he said it was that he checks out my channel. He doesn't always agree with everything that I say, but that he watches my videos and stuff. And the way he said it was that it's a Mexican that looks like a white dude, and he does videos in his car. Okay. So I don't know anybody else that does videos in their car that's weirdo like me. And yeah, anyways, I mentioned, see what I mean? The tongue tight. I mentioned Ronnie on other videos, you know, related to this. So I guess he did see them. I'm sure he's gonna see this one here. I got no beef with Ronnie. I mean, Ronnie's doing his thing the way he does it, and that's his style. And on the same token, like he said, he doesn't agree with everything that I put out. I don't agree with some of the work that he does, some of the things that are said regarding people other than him or the person that he's interviewing. But hey, everybody has their own way of doing things, and that's his way, you know. And the fact that basically he kind of like ducked out of Mainline also. He says he told his comrades that he was going to just stay there on the 50-50 yard and try to go home, and that they gave him his blessings, right? Gave him their blessings, which is all good, but you know, it all comes down to the same thing. You know, that's not acceptable to the whites, to the Mexicans, to the paisas. And even now the blacks are starting to give those guys static, you know. So basically he didn't parole from active yard. Ronnie, I'm talking about. And good thing he came out and said it, because that would have been perfect ammunition for DUBS if he didn't mention it, you know. But he mentioned it, and like Ronnie said on this video that he just let out, it doesn't really matter out here. You know, we're in a free society. The rules are different out here than in there, you know. And anyways, go check out his channel. You know, he gets some interesting content, and he's involved with some charity work and stuff that I like. You know, I like his get down when it comes to the charity work that he does, and how he's helping the people that are incarcerated to come out and live a better life, you know. If not, you get caught up in that revolving door, and it's part of your life to go to prison. You know, you become institutionalized. Anyways, so if you want to check out this new paperwork, go and check out Ronnie's channel. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the description section. But yeah, definitely plainly says that it's a declaration, you know, like Ronnie said, whether he typed it or his lawyer typed it or however it got typed up, it was his declaration with his signature. And he even mentioned about he'll go to court and testify to it if he had to. Just saying, you know. Sometimes shit gets so deep that there's just no paddling your way out of it. You know what I mean? But another thing, we all know that a lot of viewers, they just don't care. You could be anything, you know. You could be out in the street getting 16-year-olds pregnant. You could be lying to your constituents, and you know, they can't see it. You know, you guys got to open your eyes, open your mind, man, and really see what's in front of you, what's being said and who's saying it, and what evidence is there, man, to prove what's real and what's not. So according to the paperwork, yes, Dub told, you know. So I think that was one of Dub's main defenses as to what he did and why he did it. He was able to do it and back out without having to tell on anybody but himself, which is not true. We know now. So anyways, this is my video for today. Just a little something to think about. And more importantly than all of this, I'm gonna call it what it is, all of this bullshit. Let's always keep in mind, people, that our decisions are gonna end up being producing results in our life. So let's make the right decisions at the right time and do what we have to do to stay free and be here for our families, to protect them, to love them, and to provide for them. That being said, God bless you and yours. I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.